Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Business News. My name is Dianime Uko. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. In recent times, prices of commodities have been on the high increase because of the removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government. Both small-scale businesses and customers have continued to feel the direct impact of this government policy. Tonight on Business News, we shall be highlighting the implication of fuel subsidy removal on the economy and how the residents are coping. This and more form our Business News Bulletin. Good evening once again and welcome. In a bid to encourage farmers in Akwa Ibom State to record greater yields, especially in the dry season, the state government is distributing solar water pumps and machines to farming groups for irrigation purposes across the state. The State Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, in collaboration with FADAMA and the Rural Electrification Agency, are driving the initiative. Etienne Ibanga reports.
Experts say the importance of water in crop production promotes high productivity, and the Akwa Ibom State government is distributing solar panels and solar-powered irrigation machines to vegetables and cassava farming groups across the state. This exercise, the Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development of Yongofo and other stakeholders say is in line with the rice agenda of Governor Moino, which aims at stimulating agriculture to enhance food sufficiency, food availability, and security.
It's important that we all use our hands to go back to the farm and do something with our hands. That's what His Excellency is saying. He said last week, he said, sow something. We present this solar water pump to you to be used for irrigation, for dry season farming, for food sufficiency in Akwa Ibom with the accompanying machine. Congratulations.
The Rural Electrification Agency is interested in queuing into the agricultural revolution of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umaino. Our governor is at the forefront of expanding agriculture.
This will add to their productivity. It's going to reduce the stress you've been going through. It's going to reduce a lot of things, and it's going to help you to produce more.
Benefiting Farming's group test run the equipment, describing the gesture as laudable.
We're suffering too much because there was no water and our crops were dying, drying in our farms. So we run short of income, short of food sufficiency. So that was our challenge during this dry season.
Now you have a pump that can shower the place with water. So it's a very wonderful place and it's very good. We want the government to continue to help the farmers. We are really very grateful.
We need more of what we have seen today, and many people to be empowered. You can see these numbers of groups, and I'm still believing that there are many groups who are yet to be identified.
As farmers anxiously await the first rain of the year, the intervention is expected to nourish crops for bumper harvest. In Uyo, Etienne Ibanga, NTA News.
The National Orientation Agency, NOA, has taken its campaign against bush burning and social vices to the people of Uyo local government area. The report.
The National Orientation Agency is on a tour of local government areas campaigning against bush burning and social vices. The campaign against bush burning comes on the heels of climate change, global warming, and its effects as currently being experienced. For social vices, the agency is leading a campaign on behavioral modification to entrench national values and patriotism. This is the message to the Uyo people by the State Director of the agency, Mr. Mkpoutum.
In a bid to ensure a clean and balanced ecosystem for habitation by all, there is need to refrain from negative environmental practices like indiscriminate bush burning, which is capable of aggravating the vagaries of climate change, which we are all experiencing now.
The people of Uyo, through the Transition Committee Chairman, Dr. Uwemedimo Udo, and the paramount ruler, Dr. Silvanus Okon, youth and women groups received the message and promised to implement accordingly.
We talked about behavioral change, social vices, how it affects, how it hampers our development as a people. Today we also had a paper presentation on bush burning. It's a harmful agricultural practice that we had long been exposed to, but which recent inroad in research have shown us that it's not a good practice.
We are going back again to inform the local areas, our areas, by telling the town criers to announce it to all the east and east rurals for what we have learned from here, so that I will take it up from there.
Following his sterling performance as chairman of Uyo Local Government Council in the last 3 years, Dr. Uwemedimo Udo is bestowed an award of excellence by the National Orientation Agency.
I present this award in appreciation of what you have done to mankind. I will say, keep it up.
Papers are presented on effects of bush burning on the ecosystem and the need for behavioral modification. Dianime Uko.
The University of Uyo has matriculated a total of 19,027 students into its faculties, School of Continuing Education and Professional Studies and Postgraduate School, respectively. The 30th and 31st matriculation ceremony of the University of Uyo is a combination of 2022, 2023 and 2023-2024 sets of fresh students of the institution. Utube Achibong reports.
Of the 19,027 matriculating students, 17,550 are undergraduates, 910 from postgraduate school, while 567 students are from the School of Continuing Education and Professional Studies. The 30th and 31st combined matriculation ceremony saw all the students in procession into the matriculation arena led by the faculty officers. The Vice-Chancellor, University of Uyo, Professor Nyaudo Ndayo, congratulated the new students on their successful admission and also urged them to continuously expand their skills, not only academically, but also as individuals ready to contribute meaningfully to the society.
Today we witness the induction of our new students into our esteemed institution. The matriculation pledge and oath that you are going to take today should not, for any reason, be taken lightly, but should serve as a guide. It is actually a unique opportunity of declaring solemnly and publicly your loyalty to the university, that you will submit to duly consulted authority.
It was then time for each faculty dean to present the new students to the Vice-Chancellor. The students thereafter took the matriculation pledge and were officially inducted into the institution.
That in the name of the Senate of University of Uyo and by the authority vested in me, I formally admit you all to the full membership of University of Uyo as students.
For some of these students, the matriculation ceremony is a dream come true, and they only pray for the best in their academic pursuit.
When I'm done, I want to be in the government so that I can change certain things in the state.
I feel so excited. This is the best year ever for me.
Because today has been like one of the best days, because today I have been ushered officially into UNUYO, and I believe I'm going to enjoy my stay here.
So at the end of this, when I get the degree I have opted for, the world will be better because I'll be adding something to the society.
In Uyo, Utube Achibong, NTA News.
Let's now turn our attention to neighboring Cross River, where the State National Park has apprehended and paraded 5 suspects for illegal logging with a message for the public to protect the forest. Paul Abel completes the report.
National parks are restricted forest areas spread across the country as they protect animal and plant species from extinction while serving as tourist attraction, research, and education. Therefore, logging of trees by these suspects is illegal, leading to their arrest.
The offenses were they logged on ebony, they cut down ebony species, they cut down Pycnanthus species, and these species of which they are cutting are one of the endangered species. We don't want them to be cut down because this species, one, they provide shelter for the animals.
One of the suspects agreed to committing the crime.
I went there to go and bring my operator back, but when I reached there, they already crammed my operator. Then later on they told me that I should follow them to the station.
What are the benefits of the Cross River National Park?
First of the thing they will see in Eroko camp is monkeys, is a primate. You will see primates around. Secondly, they will see medicinal plants that are indigenous in the park. They will see medicinal plants. They will see a lot of other animals outside primates.
What is the message to Nigerians on protecting the park?
We don't want people to come in and log or destroy the ecosystem, because by destroying the ecosystem, it also affects the climate change. If we can look around us, the world is so hot that it's affecting the entire people.
When investigations are completed, the suspects are to be prosecuted in the court of law. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
We'll go on a commercial break. We'll be back shortly with more stories. Please stay with us.
One passenger. Big auntie, go enter this bus.
Ha! Oga conductor, this kind cough na serious matter. You suppose go hospital.
Hospital care.
Haba, doctors don talk am say different types of cough dey. Some na dry cough, but this your own na wet cough e be.
Big auntie, na God go bless you. I don tire for this my conductor and him cough wey no gree go. E fit even be tuberculosis.
Conductor, go check am o, make you dey sure, because who no go? No go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure.
If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people there.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24-hour power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
One passenger, big auntie. Come and enter my bus now.
Hey, conductor, this cough is serious. I beg, you need to go to the hospital.
Hospital?
Doctors say cough symptoms are different in every condition. Some are dry, others are wet, like your own.
God bless you, auntie. I have told this my conductor. The cough has refused to go. and it could be tuberculosis.
Conductor, check am o, make you dey sure, because who no go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Make you dey sure.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
You're welcome back from that break. 8 months after the removal of fuel subsidy, small and medium-scale enterprises in Akwa Ibom State continue to count losses. Blessing Akpan reports that low patronage and sales are characterizing businesses in recent times.
The effects of fuel subsidy removal are not only evident in small-scale businesses, but also on goods and general cost of living of the citizens. At the receiving end of this hike is patronage of small-scale businesses, as most of the goods are beyond the reach of the common man.
Patronage is actually really low. It's really low because prices are increasing every day. I've lost a whole lot of customers. There are people that used to come and buy, and they don't come again because it's not easy.
Owners of small-scale businesses are lamenting the situation in the market, which have made life difficult for them, as they now sell with little or no profit in most of their goods.
That thing is pain me. If I carry go down for Akwa Ibom State, it never fit to sell them. It never fit to go anything. Buy even food, buy even gravy to put for the something eat.
Being a business owner, trust me, it hasn't been easy. The past few months has been something else. Price of fuel, price of diesel, price of commodities in the market. It's really not easy, but as Nigerians, we're very resilient, so we try to keep going until we can go no more.
Some of the business owners explain that the cost of transportation, coupled with other expenses, contribute to the high cost of the goods in the market.
100 yam, me I buy 180,000. I buy 180,000 with 100 yam. Me I pay for the transport 40,000. After that, I carry put for the motor. I pay carry put Horace 6,000 naira.
Its effect on the businesses that we have in Nigeria, we're largely still pretty rural, and the small-scale businesses, medium and small-scale businesses especially, are the hardest hit because first, there's no power. So it means that we're dependent on alternative source of power that either depends on diesel or depends on petrol, PMS, which is petrol, and the cost has gone up. So it means that we now have to put the cost of getting that power on the products.
Experts say the subsidy removal was a necessary action, but government should have put machineries in place to cushion the effect of the subsidy removal. It is the hope of many Nigerians that the current hardship being experienced will be normalized in no distant time. In Uyo, Blessing Akpan, NTA News.
Before now, scumbia fish was regarded as a major source of protein for low-income earners. But recent economic realities are taking the fish away from the citizens. Joy Ubani in this report gives us updates on the prices of scumbia fish.
Scumbia fish is one source of protein widely eaten by people due to its nutritional benefits. This fish comes in different species and sizes, namely Titus, mackerel, and the popular scumbia fish. Research shows that this fish is a low-fat, contains high-quality protein with vitamins A, B2, and vitamin D, with good cholesterol, calories, and omega-3 fatty acids that's vital for the health. However, scumbia oftentimes is patronized by low-income earners, but in recent times, the price of this fish, according to the sellers and buyers, have skyrocketed in the market due to its high demand.
Before we used to buy fish 200, 150, but now fish now is some fish get 800. Even me, as I'm studying now, I'm afraid of such things.
It's the size. Like this size now is 1-2. This small one is 350, 400. It depends the size of the fish. Before it was 250, 200, you get this small one. This big one, before it was 500, 600. But it's so costly now. Very cost. Even in the cool room where we used to buy it, before we are buying 15,000, now it's 25,000, 30,000 a carton.
One is from 800 naira. The least of it is 800 naira. Then the biggest one is 1,000 naira. Type of fish is original scombia. The price of one carton is 45,000 for one carton. Then this type is Titus. The price of this one is 35,000. This one sardine. The price of it for one carton is 25,000 for one carton.
Some say the fish is most preferable due to the affordability.
Scobian, because of even kids, they prefer it because there's not much bone. Even old men, they don't want something like meat that will be disturbing them on their teeth. Yeah, that is why sometimes we go on Scobian.
It's very good in the body. People like fish more than meat because it's a proteinous food. Let me say it's fish, but it has protein on it. And it's good for elderly people more than the children.
They are appealing to relevant authorities to look into exploitation costs affecting sources of protein in the market, as it is affecting the masses daily.
The government to come in so that the price will come down, please.
It's very costly. They should help us about this thing to come down. It's very costly for us. Even the buyers are complaining. They are complaining. Some will come, they can't be able to afford common fish.
Scombia fish to many is very nutritious and it can be fresh or roasted. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
One major challenge facing farmers in Nigeria is the non-availability of storage facilities. This is even more worrisome among fruit sellers. And with the 2024 fruit season here again, the traders are devising different methods to keep their fruits safe in the costs of high demand. Promise Umana has details.
Fruits are essential for healthy living, and medical experts have often recommended that one fruit a day is capable of keeping common ailments, including cancer, at long distances. With the fruits already in season, residents of Uyo now have another chance to enjoy their favorite fruits, but doing so might eat into their pockets. For instance, a bunch of watermelons that were earlier sold at 400 to 600 now go for 1,000 naira depending on the size.
If you want to lose weight now, be eating it at night, combined with cucumber. It depends on the body system, as I said before. But there are some people, while eating it, it will add weight to them. Depends on the body system. So when eating it in the morning, it's very good when you eat it empty stomach to get what you want. You can take it as an appetizer before eating your main meal to prepare your stomach for the main meal.
So take it because I believe it refreshes one's body. That's why I take it. I don't think, apart from few of them, you take by prescription, maybe considering your health and all of that.
Grape now is 200, but before it used to be 100 naira. But now as they are bringing it, they are telling us that the transport is high, that before they pay, like the woman that sell this one today told me that the transport fare, she had to pay 800 naira to get to Akpanande market. Everything here, the price is high, twice than before.
The lifespan of some fruits does not exceed 1 week, and for this reason, fruit sellers are always at loss whenever they are not able to exhaust sales. This calls for provision of storage facilities.
They will not keep plenty. You just buy a little that you can sell quickly. But if you give like 3 days, you will keep in the place that there is no heat.
We don't refrigerate it, as in the old one like this. We just keep it like this. But at the rainy season, you don't buy much so that it won't spoil. It's only on dry season you can buy much. This
red apple, it doesn't take time. Like this period, because it's the period of heat, apple would not take, it takes just a week. It's too much for some apple. Pineapple now doesn't give us problem because it's not raining season. If it's raining season, I don't buy it much like this because once water touch it, it will get spoiled very easily than this drying period.
The fruit sellers and buyers are praying that government will provide storage facilities for them to make fruit available all year round. In Uyo, Promise Umana, NTA News.
Christians must live life every day, bearing in mind that the end will come at any time. This was the focus of message at the funeral of a woman mobilizer in Abak local government area, late Deaconess Jacinta Ignatius Ukbe. Clement Barikui has details.
It was an outpouring of tributes and condolences as members of the political class, Christian community and socio-cultural groups converged on Kini International School, Ikorakpanipong, Afagobong, Abak, to pay the last honor to a woman simply described as a devout Christian and mobilizer. Pastor Ofonime Sunday of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Akwa Ibom Province 8 Abak, in his message entitled "What is Life?" challenged Christians to always acknowledge God as the source of their life.
There is life after life. Where you will spend that life can be determined now.
A biography of the deceased shows that the late Deaconess Jacinta Ignatius Ukbe was the national coordinator of Anang Women Solidarity Group till her death. Guests, including representative of Governor Umoino, say her social life will be greatly missed.
Jacinta was a woman that during the campaign of Pastor Umoino, she was there for the Anang women.
God will continue to console the family. God will continue to uplift that family.
We lost a mobilizer, a political juggernaut in a local government.
Among family members, late Deaconess Ukbe was a family builder.
I have absolute peace in marriage. Really absolute peace in marriage. I enjoy. For the 28 years we spent together, she has been so wonderful to the entire family and to the children.
I want to keep on remembering her as that one who believed in me when no one else did. So,
she was somebody who, held our core values strongly and, was upright in all her doings.
My mom was a woman of the people. She was always there for everyone. In fact, she was a mother to everyone.
A woman that encouraged peace and unity in the family. She was so generous.
We are going to miss her. She was a wonderful mother to everybody.
I will call her a one-woman mopo for Christ. Yeah, she's a very vibrant woman. She was a woman that feared God and very upright. She says it the way it is.
Aged 55, the late Deaconess Jacinta Ignatius Ukbe is survived by her husband, children, sisters, among other relations. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
It's a wrap on this week's edition of Business News. Thank you for watching. My name is Dianime Uko. But before we go, join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists to be a star. Good night.